I just came out from the first Levaya, the first funeral I'll be attending today. It was a funeral for a woman named Joyce Feinberg, a 75-year-old woman who was murdered on Shabbat morning, on Saturday morning, while she was attending services here. It was a very powerful and moving tribute to her life. But even more powerful than the tribute was looking around and seeing Orthodox Jews, conservative Jews, Reform Jews, non-Jews, all gathered together, understanding and appreciating the significance of this tragedy for all Jews, and really for all human beings. On my way into the building, I was interviewed by an NPR reporter. He asked me what brought me here today. And I told him that an attack on a Jew anywhere is an attack on all of us. I told him that an attack on an innocent human being anywhere is an attack on all of humanity, and that it was critical for us to stand together at this time, even if we didn't personally know the victims of the massacre. He asked me, was I afraid to come into the building today, given all that's gone on just a few days ago, what happened here? And I told him we can't live our lives that way. That hands the greatest victory to terror. If we cower away from doing the right thing, if we allow fear to prevent us from moving forward and from seeking progress. I was speaking to the Chabad rabbi immediately after the funeral, Rabbi Rosenfeld, and he told me that this community here in Pittsburgh is a unique Jewish community. The Orthodox, the Reform, the Conservative, the Chabad, they all stick together. They all stand together. They all know one another. They all support one another. Every event here is glatt kosher, not because the Orthodox Jews run the town, but because nobody wants to exclude a kosher-observing Jew from attending an event. They're all one big family. Wouldn't it be beautiful if we could internalize that lesson, even when it's not a time of tragedy? There was one line that the brother of the deceased, Joyce's brother, said during his eulogy that really stuck with me. Her brother said that evil tried to shut off the light, but the light refused to be dimmed. I thought that was a really powerful phrase, a really powerful sentence, concept to keep in mind. That the key is that we not allow the light to be dimmed. That we make sure that it shines brighter. That we make sure that we learn the lessons of this tragedy, and that we stand together against forces of evil that threaten to destroy all that is good and all that is admirable and all that is noble in our communities, in our country, and in the world. Hopefully I'll be able to share some more updates soon.